Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as none other than nigga need a DJ Vlad has decided to jump out there and go outside once again. And this time, he's aiming the manipulation and disrespect towards Diamond Dash. And as he's done this before, we've seen this nigga need a tactic several times. Book somebody who don't like somebody or not seeing eye to eye with somebody in the public right now, and we could use my platform and my following and my audience to kick them while they down or just push a narrative on them to disrespect them as a whole. And sometimes he'll just get somebody who he think, hey, I know this person to go at this guy, so let me book him right now and bring up something, and I'm going to diss them and see if they join in. But in this case right here, DJ Envy did the complete opposite. As I cannot play this video right here for y'all to see, you know, the issues with the copyright stuff, but y'all can go over there and watch it if you need to see it. But you can take my word for it. It's most definitely all facts that I'm spitting. He tried to just completely act like Dame Dash had no contribution to Rockefeller, Jay-Z career, Kanye West, state property paid in full. He said Dame Dash is only here because of Jay-Z. And you can see that now because of where he's at. But he said, nah, that nigga didn't have nothing to do with this. You can see he just had Jay-Z around the whole time. And Envy was combative on it. Nah, Dame put that work in. We ain't finna go and do that. Yeah, Dame is not moving correctly right now. I don't agree with what he's doing. And likewise myself. Dame Dash has done a lot of stuff that I'm disappointed for him in, a lot of things that I don't agree with, and he's done things that he is completely wrong, and he is being a hypocrite on the internet right now. But that don't mean we go back and erase the history. But what outsiders and nigga needers like Vlad do, this is a tactic they do. They try to rewrite history with their platform, they following, because they know certain times the media can easily manipulate people. Headlines and titles and people being prisoners of the moment can manipulate people. Oh, yeah, let me address y'all niggas, too. My nigga need a house niggas. My nigga need a servers. My Sambo boot-looking nigga needers who always come say, and all you talk about is Vlad. Why you only talk about this? Why you always talk about the nigga needers? Go look the dates, nigga. I ain't dropped a video about the nigga needers since August 25, my nigga. Last time I did a video on Vlad because he was being disrespectful then to Black Americans, and I called that out as well. Since then, it's been like 60, 70 videos up on the channel. So, yeah, document it. And like what the broads say, what the females say right now, clock it, nigga. Clock it, document it, archive it, nigga. Get it solidified. I'm going to come on here and pop it regardless, no matter what's going on. But if you step out of line and be wrong on the culture and try to rewrite the history of the game and what went down, I got to call that out. Now, just because you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody, just because you don't like Dame Dash and y'all had a falling out, you don't go try to book people and say, well, let's get on here and downplay and disrespect the things he did contribute, because it was understood that him, Dame, and Biggs was all partners. Him, Jay, and Biggs was all partners coming in this collective. Dame was the one going in the meetings, handling the deals, the business side of it, having a perspective and creative direction with Rockefeller as well. They all had their role in the game. It's called the team, my nigga. And everybody knows you need a team to be successful, especially as a rapper coming in. Did you forget nobody believed in Jay? Did you forget that, Vlad? So you can't come out here now and say, well, no, Dame didn't do nothing at all. He was just around. Nigga even said that Kanye West was already there. He was just kind of around, so he just picked him. Nah, he had to believe in Kanye West, nigga. Then he said, well, Cameron, you know, he brought Cameron to Rockefeller, but, you know, Cameron was nice, though. Cameron, he helped. Cameron had said itself. Dame most definitely threw me an alley-oop and helped him. That Cameron has always given Dame that credit, even when they was going through it. They having their issues right now, but he has always said, nah, that nigga Dame Dash really got me in there and really threw me a major alley-oop. Right. So for you to come on your platform and try to rewrite history and act like Dame Dash ain't contribute some cultural classics or just history to this game, bro, all of it. I don't be agreeing with how Dame yell and talk to people crazy and be just being super, like, we know how Dame Dash is. I don't agree with that, but we not finna rewrite, bro, history because you mad at him, Vlad. And Envy stood firm on that with the nigga right there. Like, nah, we can't do that, bro. Dame really was working. Dame was really active. Dame was in them meetings getting it done, my nigga. We not gonna sit up here and play and act like it went the other way. But this is what nigga needers like to do. And that's why I got to call it out. You need a nigga like me that's gonna come on here and control this narrative, because they'll come out here and throw your whole history away and act like it ain't that. And that ain't what that gonna be over here with me. It ain't happening, DJ Vlad going outside, nigga neater, because of the simple fact you in your feelings about something. The same old tactic that you continue to try to do. Hey, I don't like this guy. It's viral right now what he got going on. I see him and Envy having some little issues, so let me get Envy on here and we gonna both trash them together. And Envy didn't do it. Now, Envy said what how he felt about what Dame does and gave his opinions on things, but he spoke facts right there. I got to salute that. Like, hold on, dog. Just because I ain't see it out of our dog, it ain't finna be that. And he broke it down with Vlad, and Vlad just kept being combative on it to the point where, all right, he see DJ Envy wasn't gonna fold on the stance of it. Like, nah, bro, he really did that, nigga. He really played that role in bringing state property in this game. He played the role of bringing the diplomats to Rockefeller. He believed in Jay from day one. He believed in Kanye. He did all of this, bro. So for you to come through now and speak in this situation, I'll talk to niggas directly myself. Long live Fat Man Scoop. I have an interview with Fat Man Scoop, and he told me himself how Dave Dash was behind the scenes brainstorming, working, what's next, and what can we do to make this happen. And Dame understood his role, bro. They was the three dudes in this. He had his position. That's why you look at them backstage movies, the way he talking to niggas. Hey, man, it can't be just one nigga in the crew. It can't be just one nigga on. It can't be just one nigga popping, because who gonna help bro up? Who gonna help y'all up if bro fall off? Everybody in the crew got to turn up. Was Dame lying? Dame had a lot of game, my nigga, and he was giving it to niggas. Niggas didn't deliver it the best, didn't talk to people the best, but his overall goal was for the people to win as a culture. Vlad, you're not finna get that off. I had to come call it out because I seen it come across my timeline. I said, whoa, the wording of this was crazy when I first saw it, and it just brought me in. You did a good job, nigga. Need to get a nigga in there to click it, but you're pushing the nonsense. You're pushing the false narrative. You're a gaslighter. Same thing you do with Godfrey. Same thing you try to do with other people who didn't want to do your little lame interview. Who we had, you did it with Tyrese when he didn't want to do your interview. Well, let me try to trash him now. You did it with Marlon Wayans. Let me try to trash him now. You did it with Boss Man D-Lo. Let me try to trash him. Sweetie, let me try to trash her because she didn't come do my interview. You just jump out there with these lame. You did it with Bill Cosby. Who else? The list goes on and on. We calling the nigga neater tactics out every single time. I'm that nigga. I will stand on it, my nigga. I don't care. You understand? I didn't put it on the scale already for y'all house niggas who want to be protectors of the nigga neaters. And I said, and what are we discussing here when these niggas start thinking about, I want to jump out there and try to downplay the disrespect from a nigga neater, and I want to go at Ant and just make it seem like he's hating. I said the only thing that they'll do it for is self-hate and opportunity. And I put it all on the table and I put it all on the scale and I weighed it up, my nigga. And you know what I got when I put everything on the scale? It ended in A. My soul is not for sale, my nigga. So it ain't no amount of money, fame, or change that's gonna ever make me change how I move and how I feel when it comes to the facts. Just from the heart and the soul, my nigga. Can't no amount of money or relationship make me see eye to eye with some disrespect to my people or my culture or something that has happened in history when I know that you got bad intentions out there, my nigga. Because what niggas can say is, you don't have a platform without niggas. Like you say, Dame, I want you to come on your platform and say that. Nah, Vlad. Since you say Dame Dash ain't got nothing without Jay-Z, he wouldn't be here without Jay-Z. I need you nigga neaters like you. Come on that next interview you do and say, hey, man, I ain't nothing without black people, bro. I wouldn't be here without black people. Y'all the ones that turned me up because ain't nobody really watching me. Don't nobody really care about my story like that and my personality. And if you can't do that, you know you're dead wrong. But even if you do get the balls to do it, which we know you won't, you still would be wrong regardless. That's how the world works, because it's the facts and the truth. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.
You know what I'm saying? That's my brother right there, man. So, yeah. So, Big Ant, the spokesperson, man. Love UPTV. Stay on your pivot at all times, baby. Make sure you stay tapped in. I love it, baby. Oh, man. So, yeah, Big Ant spoke on the nigga needers. Now, I'm going to say this because I did a video about people on the internet in general talking bad about black people and black women specifically, it turned them up. I was talking about Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes and all of them, these political guys, right? But that also applies to Adam 22, Vlad, all these YouTubers, these white YouTubers that go to these black cities and be trying to get the black crime and trying to find out where the worst of the worst in the black community is. The tables turning. They have been turned, really. This has all been a narrative, a false narrative. The reality is, go to white America. That's where all the crime at. If I don't see nobody reporting these, like basically focused on. It's one YouTuber, and I just subscribed to him earlier. His name is Taylor House Publishing. Shout out to Taylor House Publishing. I think his name Robert Taylor. Shout out to him because he shine a light on this white on white crime. He shine a light on the differences between the whites that get convicted of crimes and the blacks that get convicted of the same crimes, and how the police don't even shoot back at these white boys shooting at the police. They don't even shoot back at them, right? So he highlight that. See, Big Ant, he called these nigga needers out, like Vlad. You know, you can't put your mouth on God, man. The devil can't put his mouth on God. And I ain't calling Vlad a devil himself, but that spirit he represent, that spirit in him is the devil. That spirit of all these white YouTubers that only want to focus on, and black YouTubers. Let me rephrase that. White and black YouTubers. Because they be black YouTubers that talk bad about their own people and they channel blow up. And I highlighted some of them too. I highlighted a lot of the black ones that do the same shit. Candace Owens, Kevin Samuels. He did it. He would primarily talk to women, black women. You know, it's a difference between Kevin Samuels though. Like, I think he had a good heart. I just think that he saw the numbers and just like, okay, I gotta go with this. You know, because this is a business. And like one of my partners said that was on that live, he said drama sells. But man, listen here. It's bigger than Vlad is the point I'm trying to make, bro. Norman Richmond said Vlad is a culture vulture. He working for the other side. See, it's bigger than Vlad, though. We got to call them out. But guess what? It's way bigger than Vlad. Like, I pointed out the correlation between newspapers, even like talking bad about black people has spawned whole industries. The whole music industry started with blackface, Jumpin' Jim Crow. That was the most popular song in the 1800s. And it was basically a white dude doing blackface. That song was the biggest song. It spawned modern day music history, like the modern day music business. Talking bad about black people in newspapers spawned modern day media. Just talking bad about black people in general spawned everything like that could be copywritten. Intellectual property. Intellectual property was spawned by talking bad about black people. It didn't get no money till they start talking bad about black people. So this is a business model that these whole industries is built on. So that's all I'm saying. This shit bigger than Vlad, man. He just won. He just happened to be one of the first on YouTube with that, with that format. But trust me, everybody since then has used the same formula. He didn't invent it though. He was just the first on YouTube with that format. It's bigger than Vlad, man. It's actually ingrained in the minds of a lot of people, that type of format. To talk bad about black people, It make people feel good in this culture to see a black man hurting. You know, that's why, like, when Envy spoke up for Dame Dash, he kept it real on that. You know why? Because he was there. He seen it. You know, and he remembered Dame being where he was. He seen it with his own eyes. See, Vlad, he wished he could get next to them. That's why on YouTube, that's why my thumbnail got that, you know, with Vlad in the middle, you know, with that caption. He wished he could be down. You know, Vlad just wish he could be down, man. But at the same time, that talking down on black men, that's what sells. That's what a lot of people think sells. But we just never tried the alternative. I truly, in my whole heart of hearts, believe building up black men is a recipe for success. Look at Kendrick Lamar, one of the biggest rappers in the world, if not the biggest rapper in the world. What's his message? Uplifting black men. See what I'm saying? So I know it could work the other way around. Just a lot of people, they rather take the low road. It's like low-hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's hard to, you know, go up to the top and get that fresh fruit, man. That's what we doing. We going all the way to the top of the tree. We don't want the low-hanging fruit. We going all the way to the top with good shit, with building up our people, highlighting the good shit in our community instead of talking about the bad shit all the time. Yeah, man, it's time for that. And then maybe we can show our other non-melanated brothers, which I think they already know this, that it does work. I tried this with my kids. I tried this raising my kids. I always told my kids they was good. And guess what? They believed it. And they want to be good. To this day, they want to be good kids. You tell your kids they bad from the time they born, it's called a self-fulfilling prophecy. So the media and music business, it creates a self-fulfilling prophecy where people think they bad because they hear they bad all the time. This shit really worked, but it worked the other way around too. If you tell somebody they're good, or if you uplift people and talk about the good shit, guess what? They'll start to see the good shit in them. All this shit is a ploy, man. It's a narrative. This has all been a self-fulfilling prophecy put in the newspapers from the 1800s. They put lies in there first. Now they ain't got to put the lies in there because a lot of the people that they was talking about, they believe that about themselves. So now they actually acting this shit out. They ain't even got to put no lies in the newspaper no more. Shit really be happening. Yeah, bro. They really try to discredit Dame and they can't. He God, man. He really want to see. And when I say he God, he a man made in God's image. You know what I'm saying? Just like me. Either way, he manifests, man. That man got a real vision. Like, it ain't about no money per se. The money with a tourist, I'm a tourist too. Let me tell y'all how tourists think. We want to see everybody get money. If everybody get money, that make us happy. If everybody get money, that's our money as a tourist. We want to see everybody successful. Yeah, man, they really wish they could discredit Dame because I don't know. They just, you know, a lot of people don't like me. You know, I know they don't like me. I know it. I feel it. You know, we sensitive people too. We know when something's genuine and when it's fake. You know, Dame just a lot more outspoken. I guess that's probably from being from where he's from. You from a big city, you could say shit to people and you know, it just is what it is. But being in Flint, no, I can't talk like Dame. You know what I'm saying? My city too small. It's too small. I don't want to have drama all the time in a small city. You really got to be like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just be talking like that in a small city like Flint. So that's what I think the difference between me and Dame. Of course, he, him. I'm not him. He, him. I'm me. You know what I'm saying? I'm him too. But he, him. You know, he his version of him. I'm my own version of him. But the point of it is I understand Dame and I understand the nuances, the ins and outs of what, you know, make a dang. I really, really relate to him. I really identify with his message. And it's more than money, man. It ain't about the exact amount of money. Like people like us understand this is the money. This is something that nobody can take from Dame. His vision. He understand what real wealth is. The real wealth is that vision and that belief in his vision. So yeah, man. I don't know what it is though that people just like, because to me he will always be what he's always been, a visionary, a true, pure visionary. He believe it when it's in here. He don't have to see it to believe it. He believe it in here. You can't take that away. A man's vision, and he know how to map it out so he can manifest it. People just better just get out of his way, man. You know, Vlad, he wished he was relevant back then. He really wished. And I'm gonna say this: these white folks, they want to erase anything good about a black man if they could. We seen that with all our greats in this generation. This generation really was the first full generation where we had so many great, you know, black people. But yeah, that left a real bad taste in white America mouth. That's part of why Trump in office now, and why they so mad, and why he trying to deploy the National Guard and kill us. You know, they mad that this last generation we was so successful. They want to take our black history away. They can't erase us. They can't. We actually in them. That's the fucked up part about it. They owe us their motherfucking existence. And they trying to motherfucking take away our history, our direct history. Shit, they our history. They are part of our history. So like, damn, you will never be able to replace us. We are all human history is black history. So like, yeah, man, that shit is weird how, you know, but it was only in this generation, you know, because we got all this technology. So, but yeah, Vlad, man, I just really think that like it's just like what Big Ant said, man. He a nigga needer. He a nigga needer. But guess what? My thing is all of these YouTubers are nigga needers. What get the views is talking bad about black people in general. It ain't even got to be a famous black person. It could be any black person. It could be any black person. Trust me. Or talk about a white person on drugs or something like that. That get attention, you know, or just the misfortune of somebody. You know what I'm saying? That in general, you know what I'm saying, get clicks, but that's kind of based on black people, you know what I'm saying, in this country. Because in their mind, we're the only people that have misfortunes. So, you know what I'm saying? Historically, yeah. But yeah, man, I just wanted to share that video. I'm finna lay it down. I'm tired now, but I needed to share that, man. Shout out Big Ant, the spokesperson. If y'all haven't subscribed to Urban Politicians TV, subscribe today. It's one of my favorite channels. I don't even need to watch his videos to know it's good. I know just off the European control over Africa. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Norman Richmond, European control over African creativity. Yes, bro. But really, see, the last video I just did, check that out too, Norman. I just did a video about basically I was asking ChatGPT a bunch of questions, and one of the questions that I did, one of the subjects I delved into was Africa's ruling over the Europeans, the Moors from Africa ruled over Spain and a bunch of European. They basically spread because they was there for 700 years. So they ruled over parts of Europe for 700 years, and they brought culture there. So they wasn't trying to rule over them. They had like a cultural exchange for them 700 years. But The European version of enslavement was to strip the black culture, strip us of our culture. You know, so you don't know where you come from. Mix your DNA all up, with their DNA. Try to throw you off in every possible way. So, that's the European version. And I always hear white people say, well, white people, we was enslaved too. But what they don't want to talk about is how Africans actually enslaved their ass for 700 years. They don't want to bring that up, even though that was like on paper it's worse, but they can't argue that it was worse because we actually brought them out of the dark ages and gave them culture that actually contribute to Western civilization to this day. So they actually owe parts of what they think is so great about the Western civilization. They owe parts of that to us. We gave them the knowledge, but what they did, they kicked them Africans out. Once they got them out, they tried to erase the culture, erase the influence that the culture had on them. So this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? They feel like ruling over us make them equal to us. It'll never make them equal to us. Because ruling over us is just like money. Like, that shit ain't even real. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't even real. Like, you can't really rule over us. Like, for real. Our DNA our DNA stronger than all these goddamn weapons and bombs and this army and all that shit. We can love them to death. We can love them out of existence. That's powerful. Yeah, I'm gone, man. One.